So this is the bay. It's San Lucas, and it's a big bay, right? And the tide's out right now, so there's actually people out there collecting clams out on the flats over there. They're digging up clams. But this is where the water comes in right here, and so the deepest section is just on the other side of those penguins. Penguins, come on, get away from that. Come on, hey, come on. So penguins, no, not penguins, pelicans. Anyways, so there's a guy out here on the point doing something, and then this would all be underwater here, but huge shallow bay in here, which would be awesome for fly fishing, because I'm sure there's bonefish. I would put money on it that there's bonefish in here, depending on the time of year and all that, but I'd almost guarantee it. And man, if it wasn't so windy, and if there was a way that we could park on this side over here somewhere. I don't know if there's a place, there might be a place to reach over there with a car, but definitely it's getting a little soft on this dirt. But definitely that point out there, you have to go all the way, access the other side. I think you might be able to drive down it, but with a paddle board, if it wasn't windy, it wouldn't be hard to reach it over there. Could paddle over there. There's even mangroves over there on that corner. And I'm wondering, this would be Bonefish City. As that water starts coming in here, boy, there'd be some fish. Oh yeah, we're starting to sink a little bit in here. This is all, you see all these holes in here on the sand? Those are all clams. So you could certainly come in here and clam. All these residents though, they have pipes going in here, they're dumping their sewage. So I don't think I'd want to do it over here. I think I'd do it way over there or somewhere else, but this is definitely fishing out here on this flats here would be bone fishing for sure. The water comes in when it's high tide. It's probably waist deep out here. I don't imagine it's much more than that, especially where I'm standing. I'm looking at the tide markers, so it's probably only about my waist here. But it would be clear, beautiful water, and be able to throw some crab patterns, things like that, and I'm sure you'd catch some fish, no question. There's probably some deeper areas like these little bowls and stuff, but for the most part it's pretty shallow. Pretty amazing. coming back in. So we're coming back into Santa Rosalia. We had already come through here on our way down to Baja, but a great little port town. Blue, deep Bay of Conception drop off right out there. Great fishing, yellowtail out there, all sorts of stuff. Anyways, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna get gassed up. We only got about maybe not even a quarter of a tank we've used, but we got a long stretch we're gonna do, so we're gonna need every drop of fuel we can to get us to the next gas station. And that's what you do through the long stretches. You have to just keep filling her up whenever you can. I might even grab a ceviche tostada or something. Anyways, peace out. We're getting gas. I remember I came through here the last time on my motorcycle, and I had gone through a swarm of bees just down from here. And so as I came through, I had stopped for gas here, and I had bees crawling all over me. They were all over my bike, but they were live bees caught in my jacket and all sorts of stuff. Crazy. Yeah, buddy. So that's the center of town up that way. There's a cool train from the past, Santa Rosalia, a little sign. But last time I was here, I was on my motorcycle, ran up there to go to a bakery and got a bunch of stuff accomplished in town. This time we're just gassing up. We're all done. We got the gas, and Wanagi's ready, co-piloting. But I think if I see a place to pull over up here for some food real quick, we're definitely gonna do it, because as long as there's parking area, because I'm hungry. And it's 2:40 and we had breakfast, a nice breakfast, but we didn't have lunch. Hey, so we just finished tacos. I got them to go, and lots of hot sauce. Burned my lips. But anyways, they were good. I need some food in me. We're exiting Santa Rosalia, and we're headed into the high desert. Well, I guess it'd be just desert. I don't know if it's high desert. It's off the coast, so it's a little bit higher up. And the road is a long road through nothing. Little small ghetto towns in between, but that's about it. And anyway, so we got about 2 hours, and it's 3 o'clock, so we'll get there before sundown. We'll probably try and fuel up in San Ignacio. Should be able to fuel up there, and then head out to the coast, because it's just a long road out to the coast of nothing. So, and there's a possibility, I don't know if the whale watching's still going on or if they're all done, the whales, but out there where we're going, there's definitely whale watching and stuff, so we'll see. Who knows, maybe we can fly the drone and see some whales. We got a puppy dog walking in the road down here, so we don't want to hit him. Poor little doggy. Poor little doggy. Little doggy. He's gonna get hit by a car if he's not careful. Anyways. Alright, well, we got quite a drive, 2 hours. My back's a little sore. It's just a lot. I think the boat ride in the heavy, windy weather was slamming, pretty hard on the waves when we were in the Panga, and that definitely caused some issue. But anyways, it's just gonna take a few days, so that's what we're doing. We're just gonna hang out, and we're gonna end up 2-hour drive to San Ignacio. Just about an hour and a half, I think it is, to San Ignacio, and then it's about another half an hour out towards the Pacific Ocean to where the camping, the mangroves is. But it should be kind of cool, because new area we've never been to, and we already had some people that we met, and they told us it'd be great fishing there. They had an excellent time, so more power to us. We're gonna charge it. Yo, so we're coming into San Ignacio. It was that cool town where they had the really cool courtyard, or central courtyard kind of thing, center of town, and then the church, the really old church, and then there was a huge lagoon there. It was surrounded by palm trees, and you can kind of see they're just starting right in there, over there, out that way, and it just wraps around the whole corner there of that hillside. So we should be up here in, I think it's about 26 kilometers. We'll be taking a left onto a a dirt road and heading towards this wherever we're going. I can't remember the name. It's plugged into the phone. And Bargeros, something like that. I don't know. I'm butchering the name as I always do. But we're getting close. We got about another hour, 12 minutes. A lot of that's on a dirt road heading towards the Pacific. It's 88 degrees right now, but we're in the center of Baja in the desert and stuff. So, oh wow, look, they're setting up for a fair here. It's going to be a fair in this town. It's because it's Easter weekend, a lot of religious holidays, people headed off for weekends and things, and then they'll probably have fairs all over the place, I'm sure. I would bet, I don't know, I think it starts on Tuesday, and then next Sunday is huge Easter, so we're gonna want to probably get done with Baja before next weekend, so we're not down here with the crazy circus going on with everyone out on vacation. So that'll be a catastrophe. And I think we're going to want to try and cross the border either in the evening or like late night or early in the morning, like 5 or 6 in the morning, try and cross the border so we don't have to deal with traffic and all that kind of stuff, because it's going to be a zoo this weekend, I suppose. At least we're not coming across. Coming in will probably be even worse. I don't think it'd be bad going the other way. Everyone would be heading into Mexico, not out of. And also we could use about a quarter tank almost of gas, so we might as well fill up now while we have the opportunity. Hey, there's a supermarket there too. We might grab some groceries. Maybe some more, I don't know what we need, but you can always use something, huh? Nugget, co-pilot, Billy driving. Yeah, we made our turn to Punta Abrajaos. Its sign was covered in stickers, so pretty popular place, I'm guessing. Diving, whales, fishing, and then I think there's a surf break, point break out here somewhere. But anyways, it's about 84 kilometers, so about, I don't know, something like 40 miles, 50 miles. It's 50 minutes about, is how long it says it's going to take us to get out here. So, and that's to the town. We're actually stopping probably maybe 10, 12 kilometers short of the town. The town's out on a point, and we'll go see the town and stuff, but we're going to camp around where the estuary is with all the mangroves and stuff, which is like a water bush that grows up along the shorelines, and then lots of crabs and little fish hide in there, and then so the bigger game fish come in there to feed when the tide comes in. They come in with the tide. And we'll be waiting for them, so hopefully we'll catch some fish. What do you think, Wanagi? Long day. We had about a 3-hour drive today, but we broke it up. We stopped a few places, had lunch, and then yeah, so anyways, we're not going to be too much longer. We'll be down there and find a cool camping spot. We got some wood, so we could have a nice campfire tonight maybe, which would be really cool. But it's just desert, big cactus plants, yucca trees, that kind of stuff out here. And straight ahead is the Pacific Ocean basically. So yeah, we'll check in when we get closer, get something to see. Hey, so we got about 38 more minutes thereabouts, but I could totally tell is the fauna and flora, the plants have completely started to change. Topography is just these kind of small sandy rolling hills, so more like sand dunes, and then it's just become real scrub, brush, bushy kind of stuff. There's still a few cactus here and there, but mostly it's scrub brush, something you'd see along a coast. A lot more moisture, and so that's what we're seeing. Pretty cool. Definitely a different environment. It's about 81 degrees out, so temperature's starting to drop. It'll be cool tonight when we're along the coast, but the day should be really nice. I'm guessing the weather, since it's on the Pacific side, it'll be in the high 70s probably at the most, being near the Pacific Ocean. So should be pretty nice. We're just going. Managi's enjoying it, sticking her head out the window, and yeah. So not too much farther. I'm excited. the Pacific Ocean. We've been on the Sea of Cortez the whole time, pretty much, our whole trip. And so this will be cool. Spend a couple days here, I think. If the fishing's good, we'll stay here a few days and then work our way back to California. It's pretty much from here up. There isn't much from here up. There's a couple towns, Beach Guerrero Negro, which is where we stayed on the way down and stuff, but nothing really close to the coast. We just kind of haul ass up through. But there is that one place when we came down originally, and it's this, it's on the Pacific coast, and it's, what it is a sea cave, and the roof collapsed, and then there's all these sea lions in there. So fingers crossed we'll get to that on the way back up. Pass through Catavina where we saw the cave paintings a few, I don't know, it was a while ago when we first came down with our other vehicle. But anyways, yeah, almost out to the coast. Just kind of scrub brush, like I said, coastal plain kind of thing. Big old hawk with a fish. He's got a fish underneath him. He's flying with a fish. He was flying with a fish about the same size as his whole body, as long anyways. Maybe not as big around. That was crazy. Pretty cool. Wow. Fish must be good. Fishing's good. That's a good sign. Yeah, buddy. So the Pacific Ocean's right there, out that window. Not far, about 200 yards, 300 yards. And then we're headed back this way, which will take us back to, I think, an RV park with it's where the mangroves are and all that stuff, which is where we want to go. So, and the road's not bad. It's just through this old flats. A little bumpy. Whoa, hey, shit. We'll keep our speed down so we don't throw the trailer. That would be good. This on our left over here, just over this little hill, you can see the green in there. That's all mangrove swamp. That's like what we want. That's where the fish are. This is going to be awesome. There's a campground up here, I think. Hopefully this guy Ben, who owns Flycraft, who I met down there on the East Cape, they were fishing down there at the Baja des Mortes, Bay of the Dead, and he had mentioned one of his buddies was in here, and a guy from Idaho. I'm not sure where in Idaho, but that would be cool if he was here, because then we'd have an inside scoop. But it looks like there's some other trailers and things here and little places you can rent. But either way, we'll figure it out. It'll be fun to figure it out. New ground, new fishing skills to learn, and yeah, we'll see. Well, when we get in here a little closer, I'll turn it up back on.